Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you a Dollar Tree makeup tutorial. I have a couple of new things and favorites that I always use, but I'm really excited for this look. It's going to be like a spring, like a pinky spring, like summer makeup look. I know it's out of spring, but whatever. So yeah, I'm going to be showing you guys that today. So if you want to see this look, then just please keep on watching and let's just get started. I'm going to start off with face primer. They actually have face primer at Dollar Tree. Can you believe that? These are the LA Colors Smoothing Face Primers, and they have a bunch of different ones. They have ones for, they have like, they're kind of like, some of them are like color correcting primers, and I originally got, I didn't know that there was different ones, so I just grabbed the first face primer that I saw. And this is the peach one. It says it neutralizes dark spots, and I just went back to Dollar Tree to grab a few more things that I forgot to get and couldn't get last time I was there, and I found a bunch of like other new stuff as well. But I picked up another one. This one is the one for minimizing pores, which I think is like perfect for my skin. So I'm going to use both of these, but I'm going to start off with the smoothing one. And these have that like awesome like squeezy tube. I just got it everywhere. Squeezy tube that I really like, because I think it's really cute. But I'm just gonna like put this on my face. In the center of my face, where I have larger pores and such, where I really need like smoothed out skin. It says that this is clear, so this should blend in, but it has a nice fragrance to it. Oh goodness, did I use, I might have used way too much. Oh no. It does feel a little bit smoothing. It doesn't look like it smoothed that much, but I think it still did a pretty good job. So then, for a little bit more coverage, because these have a little bit of coverage in them, I'm going to use the peach one now. I'm not going to use as much this time, because I got way too much, obviously, last time with the other one. So I'm just going to blend this in on top. Yeah, that one says it's clear, but it kind of gave me a very white finish. So I don't think that primer will actually be very good for people with darker skin, but I don't know. I mean, maybe I just used way too much. So yeah, I like those two. Where did I get more of that on my hands? I like those two face primers together. They feel nice on the skin and kind of like hydrating and definitely smoothing. I mean, it didn't like crazily fill in my pores or anything, but I think it did a pretty good job, and it gave a little bit of a skin tint, I think, to my face. But now I'm going to go in with foundation. So I'm using the Sassy and Chic moisturizing foundation. And this one's in light 1, which is gonna be too dark, but I mean, I think it'll be alright. Got this on my face, so I did forget again to get a that Dollar Tree sponge that I said I should have gotten. So I forgot to get that again. So I'm just going to use my regular e.l.f. Total Face Sponge again, like I did last time I did this video. But that sponge is really good, so if you need a Dollar Tree sponge, you can use that one. But this is just my e.l.f. Total Face Sponge. I'm going to bounce this into the skin. This foundation is very, very moisturizing, and it actually has some pretty okay coverage. It actually covers up the skin pretty well. I realized in my last video. I actually really like this foundation. It looks really nice on the face. The formula is great. Then I got this LA Colors liquid makeup. I know I used to use this, I think, in my old videos or something like that, but it's just like a thicker kind of consistency, and I'm gonna put it on my acne spots to give a little bit more coverage to them. I don't think I'm gonna put it on my under eyes because I think that will get kind of dark. This is I think this is a little bit darker than the foundation was. This one is in, I have no idea. True Beige was all they had. So I had to get True Beige, which is definitely darker than my skin tone. But oh yeah, that gave some nice coverage. Wow. Gave a little bit better of coverage than the moisturizing foundation did, but they're both pretty good. Now I am going to highlight. I found this Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Color Corrector, and this one is the lavender one. And I know that you can get the LA Colors lavender concealer. And that one is pretty good, but I found this and I was like, Wet n Wild cushion like corrector, like yes, that's amazing to be at Dollar Tree. So I'm gonna take a little bit and hope this kind of brightens up the under eyes a little bit. Comes with this little like puff. I'm gonna go in over top of that with my sponge again and blend a little bit. Yeah, see, that gives a nice like brightened effect in my skin that's way too dark right now. So I'm gonna put that on all of the like highlighting places, center of my face. Help the shade match a little bit more. Then for contour, since I didn't like the like bronzing contour palette I used in my last video, and that's all I have from Dollar Tree for that, I'm going to use this LA Colors contour stick. I don't know what shade this one is in. It's in medium because the light one I remember is way too light even for me, but I like this look so far. it's a lot more like wearable and natural like foundation and stuff, especially with the cream contour and everything. That's kind of what I'm going for in today's look, is like a natural spring summer makeup kind of look. So this is really nice. Last time I used this Beauty Benefits foundation powder, and it was like, it made the entire complexion was looking really great. Everything was going pretty awesome until I used this powder, and it made it really cakey, and it didn't smooth at all, and it just like messed everything up. But there is a powder at Dollar Tree, I think it's a LA Colors pressed powder, or setting powder, something like that, and it's actually really good. But it wasn't at my Dollar Tree when I went there both times. They didn't have, well, it was there, but it was in, I think, a beige or something, and it was way, way, way too dark. It would have been bronzer on me, so I didn't grab that. But I'm going to use the most affordable powder that I have in my collection, which is the Rimmel Stay Matte pressed powder. And this one is like $5. I know I used it in my $5 makeup video. So I'm going to set my under eyes and my whole face with this. Oh my goodness, the makeup looks so amazingly good. I love it. It actually does look nice and smooth after foundation and powder. It actually looks really, really good. I'm so surprised every time I do these Dollar Tree makeup looks by how good the products actually are. For blush, I'm using this LA Colors single blush. This one is in pink blush. I got this last time and it's really good. So I'm going to use another Wet n Wild blush brush for blush. And I really like these blushes. As I've said before, they're really, really nice. I'm going to go in with highlighter, and I actually found this LA Colors highlight, and this one is in Glow Time. It's kind of like a pinky, really light blush. It's perfect actually for my skin tone, which is amazing. And I'm going to use this LA Colors crease brush for my highlight, since it's a nice small brush. And like, look at that. Juicy Jazz recommends the highlighter, these highlighters, and she really likes the one in the color, I think it's, I don't know what the color shade name is, but it's like a nice gold one. And I think I'm going to do that one for like a fall makeup look later, in the fall time coming up, kind of coming up a little bit. I'm going to take that down my nose to highlight, but like, wow, that is such a nice color. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows, and I'm going to use my LA Colors matte eyeshadow palette, and this one's in Matterific. I use this every time I do a Dollar Tree makeup look because it is so perfect for my brows. These two like cool tone browns are perfect, so I mix those on a little Wet n Wild's angled brush. You can get this at Dollar Tree as well, and it's just perfect for my brows. So I'm going to brush that into the brows. And since I just used powder for my brows, I found this when I was just at Dollar Tree. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Clear Lash and Brow Mascara. I was like, wow, that would be perfect for my eyebrows, since I only use, to like actually set them in place, since I only use brow powder. It's kind of big, but it's because it's for both it's for both mascara and for brows, but I'm just filling in my brows with that and setting them in place. Now I'm going to move on to doing my eyes, and I'm gonna go in with this same face primer. I'm using all the same products. I'm not even using actual eyeshadow for this eye look. I'm using highlighter and blush for my pink eye look today, but I thought since this was an actual primer for the face, it will work for the eyes as well. And then I'm using the LA Colors liquid makeup again, like the tiniest little pump of it, and putting that on there as well, since this will give us a little more coverage than it would be with just the eye or the face primer in the peach shade. In with this Wet n Wild, I think this is literally just called the eyeshadow brush because it's a basic eyeshadow brush, and I'm using that same LA Colors matte eyeshadow palette, and I'm using this color up here to set my inner corner and brow bone like I do in all of my makeup looks. I'm going to use this Wet n Wild brush, and I'm using my same LA Colors pink blush on that, and it's like, it makes the perfect eyeshadow. So if you don't have eyeshadow, you can use blush to create that for you. So I'm just packing that down in the crease and kind of blending it outwards. Then I have this LA Colors other single blush, and this one is in Sweet Cheeks. And I've been using this one for years now, but it's more of that darker pink, and I'm going to use that same brush and use that to kind of deepen the crease a little bit and make it more vibrant. As you can see, it makes it a little bit more of that deep pink color. So then I'm going to go in with I'm going to put down a base for my lid color, and I'm using the LA Colors contour stick, and this one is the highlighting one. It just says highlighter as the shade name, but it's a really nice shimmery, like, it's kind of like an eye pencil, but you can use it on the face as well. But I'm using it, I've used it on the face before, but today I'm just using it for this. And this is gonna help put down a little bit of a stickier, tackier base for the lid color. And I'm gonna use my same highlighter, that same LA Colors highlighter, on another one of these Wet n Wild like flat lid brushes. Yeah, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna press that down on top of that, like, kind of like that base that we put down. And like, look at how pigmented this highlighter is. It's so pretty. I realized I forgot to use my LA Colors setting spray. They actually have a setting spray at the Dollar Tree now, which is amazing. They're getting like, they're coming out with everything. So I'm going to spray my brush with the highlighter on it with this setting spray, and this is going to help it have even more pigment, just to make it even more, make it pop even more. I'm going to set my face with this, and this is, I didn't even say, this is actually a really good setting spray. I like it. So now I'm going to finish off my eyes, and I'm going to use my little it's not little, my Eye Pro Eyelash Curler. You can just get one from Dollar Tree. I really love those. I really like those eyelash colors that they have. They're pretty good. They get the job done. They definitely curl your lashes. I used to use those all the time before I started using these e.l.f. ones. And then I found, this is my favorite mascara from the Dollar Tree. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Wear Mascara, and I really like it. It has a really nice wand, so I'm going to apply that on my lashes. Last time that I was at Dollar Tree, I actually found lashes. They now have these LA Colors Dramatilash, which is cute, like dramatic lash. And this one is in 975 Dainty. I thought these looked really good because they were like, they had ones that looked like Barbie lashes, like they were pretty stick straight and like perfect, but they didn't have any like wispiness to them. And then there was ones that were a little bit too dramatic for me. They had like 3 or 4 different styles, but these ones looked the best. And they also had the LA Colors Lash Adhesive for this exact same thing. They named it the same as the dramatic lash thing. They did it for this too. And this one's actually a black one, which I've never really used black eyelash glue before, so this will be a first for me, but hopefully it's not a bad lash adhesive. So I cut them down to the shape for my eyes, and I'm going to apply the lash adhesive straight on the lash band like you normally would. It has a nice like kind of like a brush applicator. It's pretty hard, but I mean it gets the job done. And I'm gonna apply these right on, I'm afraid. I'm actually really surprised. These lashes are so nice. I love them. They look really nice, and I like that eyelash glue because it like covered up the lash band really nicely. So it kind of got a little messed up on this eye, as you can see, but that's just because I probably need to practice using black eyelash glue. But yeah, so now I'm going to do my lips. I'm going to use the same Colormates lipstick as last time. The Colormates Long Lasting Formula Lipstick. This one is in Pink Shimmer. So I'm gonna apply this. And I really like this look because it looks like really, really monochromatic with because this lip color like matches it perfectly. So then I found this new, I'm using one new thing on the lips today, the Rimmel Rose lip glosses, and this one I got is in the color Daisy, and it's a light pink. Perfect lip gloss for this look. So I'm gonna apply this on the lips. To give a nice gloss. So yeah, this is the completed Dollar Tree makeup look. I really love it. It looks really, really pretty. I like can't believe that these products are Dollar Tree. Like they're all $1 because it looks so pretty. I love the highlight and the blushes, and I really like this like pink springy summery makeup look. It looks really, really pretty. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.